Twin dragons. Clink, clank. A few of us stop by the riverbank. I look over to my right to see a white. He was a little bit older and didn't have the demeanor of a traditional soldier. His hair is curly like mine. What is he doing in this line? Sir, why are you with us picking cotton and chopping pine? Shouldn't you be with those elites in a gold mine? He replied, a hard head makes for a soft behind. I couldn't fathom their ways in my mind. I couldn't hurt others even if they're not my kind. I am far too kind. That isn't the contract I signed. There's a law that was given at the start. It's all I need in my heart. I thought for a moment, what was his aim? Sir, what is your name? They call me John. How about you? Well, if it isn't Mew and Mewtwo. Technically, they call me that too, just spelled a little differently than you. I am Juan, sad but glad you're here. I'm guessing you're not like your peers. After the evaluation, we go up to the piers to sail off to lands to become slaves for years. We don't usually get people like you. I'm guessing you wrote a couple of books about the cosplaying theologians and the King of the Jews, exposing their mystical stories about idols loading property on their ships by the twos. I learned long ago that we are the true solution. The rich have become comfortable abusing. They wanted me to beat a man shackled by the arms. I told them I follow the law that causes no harm. Yeah, well, fuck the spirit of the gods and their king. Just as I was about to tell him something clever about reality and its illusions, the jailer who overheard smacked me with a nightstick and caused a contusion, left me dazed in confusion. Barely still conscious, I could hear John scream, "Why did you hit him?" The jailer replied, "Shut up, you over-opinionated simp. He's about to meet the angel of death. Would you also like to meet Grim? He needs to go to the infirmary. You gave him a soft spot like an infant at the nursery." The guard looked at my body laying limp. "The boss will maim you if he finds out you made another one of his properties, Gimp. I know you're a jailer, not a simp. But if he dies, the king will beat you worse than a hooker by her pimp." Looking nervous, the guard took me away, dragging me to the basement where the sick men stay. Why was I born in this cursed existence, murdering the innocent and crushing the resistance, poisoning diversity and exterminating the difference, darkness spreading with persistence? Before Jonathan could get out another vowel, he could hear the guard screaming "Who" like the owl, turning my enemies into cooked fowl, rotisserie chickens for my bowels. How many licks did it take to crush Juan's shell? Now come the fires from hell. "Take cover!" was all that could be heard from the cells. Moments after the screaming, a man on fire came into John's cell gleaming. Shivering, he didn't know what to expect. Never seeing God, but now about to meet the fires of heck. Those eyes, the way they're fixed. They call me 006. I needed to get to the emergency room in the basement to destroy the foundational pavement. Do not be afraid, you know me quite well. Your words, your baptism freed me from this hell, the darkened state of fantasies where I'd once dwell, shone with light once I drank from your well. But you were lifeless as the guard took you down the hall. I thought you were condemned to death once I saw you hit that great wall, like Humpty Dumpty after the great fall. I heard the words you screamed. I thought the spirit of truth ripped you apart by your seams and sent you into a nightmare because of your dreams. You broke the chains of the prison and survived a head-on collision. My friend, it was you who sent the dove. All it took was a few words of love. Once I realized someone cared enough to tell the truth, I was willing to give what I had to protect the youth. Now I can carry on your truth and clean the gums around my wisdom tooth. You're one of the closest anomalies I've seen to a god amongst men. Now it's my turn to free you from this pen. I guess John did baptize the Lord. Except this time we won't be drowned by the drinking gourd. They won't be choking any more children with Satan's umbilical cord. And the Umbrella Corporation is about to be flooded by the true angel of the Lord. Call it a resurrected horde, ready to wipe every Easter egg from the board. Dedicated to Jonathan Sama, Arigato Cool Gato, aka Johnny Core Books, one of the real angels of the Lord.